Hey, take 100. Hey guys, and welcome to my part 1 Q&A video where I'll be answering your questions that you asked me from Instagram. They won't all fit into this video, so don't worry, I will make a part 2 and a potentially part 3 if needed. So let's go and get into answering those questionos. Okay, so question 1 by Joy Jitters. What is the oldest piece that you have or remember that you made? The oldest piece that I have and remember that I made is probably from when I was 4 or 5, nursery time, drawing in my sketchbook, even though I was drawing before then. How old are you? I am 21. I sound really happy about that, but it actually freaks me out. What's the first gouache painting that you made? The first gouache painting that I ever made is going to be pa-chow here on the screen. It is of a landscape and it was like £3 gouache, and so the quality was not that great, but I didn't know at the time, but hey, first time, it's okay. When did you start using social media? I started using social media when I was like 14 years old. I got a Twitter account and I didn't like how I was aimlessly just scrolling and reading information that I didn't give a damn about. But I'd say that I officially got social media in 2016, September the 27th, when I posted my first ever art piece. And that's when I feel like I really joined the social media, because I was part of the art community, I was active there, I am currently still active there. And I feel like it's just a big art family, helping and encouraging each other to grow artistically. So yeah. How did you come up with your username? Okay, so I'm like really uncreative when it comes to this stuff, and I'm really undecisive. So I was just like, AY, because they're my initials. Art, because that's what I'm making. 96, because that's the year that I was born. Wow, so creative. Creativity level 100. Woohoo! How are you inspired to make videos? Well, I've wanted to be an actress since I was 7 years old, and so I've always loved making videos and acting. And so from when I had my first ever Walkman, when I was about 12 years old, I was just making my own homemade videos and adverts and comedies and using my cousins and my siblings just to make all of these random videos and stuff, which was fun. And then I got my own camera and I ended up making my own YouTube channel where I was being a weird child that I was and just being absolutely crazy. And then someone at school saw it and they quoted the video that I did, and then I kind of realised, and I was like, oh my gosh, they've actually seen it. Ah, embarrassing, delete, abort mission, abort YouTube channel. And so I ended up deleting that. And then I was studying media and film in GCSEs and then A-levels, and so I was like, yeah, I want to put my short films up there, but I never ended up doing that. My friend actually, Miriam Pippa Art, Philippa, she recommended that I do videos, and she has a channel herself. She was already making videos. She was just encouraging, like, you should definitely make videos and all of that stuff. And I was like, yeah, maybe when I have this and when I'm ready, or etc, etc. And time passes by and you don't actually end up making it. And then I just thought, you know what? Go for it. Just do it, because if you mess up, you mess up. I'm making art daily anyway. All I have to do is put a camera in front of it and film my progress. If my videos are bad, they're bad. I'm gonna learn along the way. And so I did it. So if you guys are thinking about it, just do it. Don't overthink it, honestly. Why do you stay up so late? Because there's a peace in the night, and I enjoy that peace in the night. I feel like everything goes still and the world is quiet and your responsibilities are on hold and your stress is on hold, and you can just live in that moment. Razbuzz asks, what's your favourite art medium to use? I'd say watercolour and gouache. And what's an art medium you want to get better at? Definitely watercolours and gouache. Watercolours in the sense of being able to capture more depth and not making them look so flat. And with gouache, I want to get better with layering and being able to capture a scene without too much detail. What movies or TV shows do you like to watch? Movies or TV shows, I'd say genres that I like is action, adventure, sci-fi, indie, quirky, comedies, funny. The only thing I'm not that keen on is probably rom-coms, but other than that, I'm pretty much open, so I can't say there's a certain type that I like to watch. It's just if it's good and interesting. For example, I'm The Good Doctor, I've seen TVD, Teen Wolf, Prison Break, they're all really good. And actually, I'm actually really bad for stuff like that because I'll watch the first 2 episodes and I'll be like, oh my god, this is so cheesy, this is so like, no, I'm not gonna watch this, and then I don't. And I end up joining it later and then catching up with my sister because I decide that by the time it's season 3, the series looks good. So yeah, I need to get better at sticking with it from the start. And the movies are the same basically. If I don't enjoy a movie, I can't finish watching it. But I am one who loves to watch, you know, the fantasy stuff, the action, all of that stuff. So it's really hard for me just to start naming films. So I think it was better described by genre. What helps you get inspiration to make art? And this will probably be my last question for today. I'd say Pinterest is really good. Scrolling through, there are so many different photos and so many different images that they just spark creativity from here and there, like Instagram, you guys, all the different type of art styles and art that's out there inspires me. It's like another one of my art friends, KLK Art, Caitlin, she was using gouache, which I thought her work was really beautiful with the gouache, and it really like made me curious about the medium. And then I saw other people using gouache and I was like, you know what, I want to try this, I want to give this a go. And so if it wasn't for the art community inspiring me and showing me different mediums and art styles, etc., then, you know, I wouldn't be expanding and learning as much as I am. And so I guess my inspiration is the art around me, and, you know, the same with nature. When I go out and I see a pretty flower or the sunset, it just makes me think like, yeah, you know, I'd like to paint that, etc. Okay guys, and that's all of the questions for this video, but come back next week where I will continue answering them and you'll see the rest of the footage for the eyes. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of your amazing questions so far. I'm really grateful for all of your support. Please give me a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. I'd also love to hear in the comments below which of the 3 of the eyes that I've done so far is your favourite. I have 4 more that you'll see me do next week, so I hope to see you guys then. Until next time guys, bye! Join me next time, yeah. You know,